On December 16th, 2012, at approximately 20 minutes after midnight, patrol officers from the Decatur Police Department were dispatched to 1370 Manor Drive in Decatur regarding an in-progress domestic violence incident occurring in the front yard. The call was made to the police department by the homeowner of 1370 Manor Drive. The homeowner, an Illinois State Conservation Police officer, was alerted to the domestic violence incident by the female victim of the incident coming to his front door. As an off-duty conservation police officer homeowner, he became aware of the incident. He immediately notified the Decatur police by calling 911. The female victim of the incident was begging the homeowner not to leave her alone with the suspect. The homeowner allowed the female victim refuge inside his residence and secured the door. The male suspect was yelling threats at the homeowner and was acting extremely aggressive. The female victim indicated that prior to the homeowner answering the door of the residence, the male suspect had dragged her to the ground, battered her, and choked her. There was evidence of injury to the female. After allowing refuge to the female victim, the homeowner armed himself with a firearm. The male suspect then came to the front door of the residence and attempted to gain entry. The homeowner yelled at the male suspect, telling him to leave the residence. The homeowner told the suspect that he was a police officer and to leave, and that the Decatur police were on the way. The suspect then forced his way inside the residence by breaking in the front door, causing damage to the door frame and surrounding area. The homeowner immediately yelled at the suspect multiple times, telling him to leave the residence. The homeowner identified himself as a police officer, indicating that he will shoot him if he did not leave. The suspect continued his aggressive approach on the homeowner. The homeowner continually backed away from the suspect as he aggressively approached him, backing the homeowner into a corner on the other side of the residence from the front door. The homeowner's children were present inside the residence at this time. The suspect pulled off his hat and his shirt in an aggressive manner as he approached the homeowner. The homeowner told the suspect that his small children were in the house, to immediately leave, and that he would shoot him if he did not leave. The suspect indicated that he did not care. The suspect did not comply with any of the multiple commands by the homeowner to leave the residence. Instead, he continued his aggressive approach the entire time. As the suspect approached, the homeowner was now standing between himself and his children, who were covered by blankets on the floor. The homeowner had backed away from the suspect near the entire width of his residence as he was giving commands to leave. The suspect got within mere feet of the homeowner and his children, at which point the homeowner fired a single round, striking the suspect in the torso area and continuing to tell him to get back. Decatur police officers arrived and secured the scene. Emergency medical assistance was immediately summoned. The suspect was pronounced deceased on the scene. The deceased suspect was identified as Matthew A. Holgarth. Date of birth is 9/20 of 91. Detectives from the Decatur Police Department responded and began an investigation into the shooting and the domestic violence incident leading up to Holgarth being shot by the homeowner. The incident occurring at 1370 Manor Drive was captured on audio via the taped 911 call. The audio is chilling to say the least and captures the multiple demands for Holgarth to leave the residence and back away. Holgarth refused to adhere to those commands, and the homeowner fired one shot in self-defense of himself, his children, and the female victim who Holgarth had battered. The state's attorney's office was requested to review the information gathered throughout the course of the investigation, including statements by the female victim of the domestic violence, a review of the 911 call, and evidence recovered by multiple Decatur police detectives who responded to work the case. The Macon County State's Attorney's Office indicated that no charges will be filed regarding the firing of the weapon by the homeowner. The law allows for the use of deadly force in those situations whereby a person is in fear of great bodily harm or death of themselves or that of another person. In these same circumstances, any homeowner would have been justified in the use of deadly force. Decatur police detectives are in the final stages of investigating this incident. It should be noted that there is no connection between the homeowner and Hogarth, nor the female victim. The homeowner knew neither person. The residence where this shooting death occurred was simply the location where the female victim ran after she exited the vehicle she had been abused in. Information regarding the autopsy of Hogarth will be provided by the Macon County Coroner when it becomes available.